This video chart presentation of Max Resource Corp. Brought to you by allpennystocks.com. Max Resource trades on the Toronto Venture Exchange under the ticker MXR. CS was holding a nice base through here around 23 cents. Great move here in February into March up to over 53 cents. Classic kind of pullback going on right now. Holding a new support level. Trading over top of the long-term moving averages. It's a very bullish look to these candles. So take a look at these indicators and see what they're telling us. This is a nice ramp up right through here. See, it was making higher lows, holding over top of zero, all bullish indications this chart might try and move upward. And then, of course, the explosion did happen. Share price took off, holding over top of zero. This is skewed a little bit. Only being around 0.04 is not that high. But the important component is on any pullback, you want to see it hold over top of zero. If it can maintain the uptrend, that's even stronger. And with the buying pressure that came in yesterday, this looks like this is going to try and start to make its rotation and turn. And with that, it should certainly hold over top of zero and even stay very close to maintaining this trend line over these last couple months. So a very bullish look to the MACD, very similar look to the PPO. It's interesting to note that the ADX hasn't even made its way into a strong trend yet. Holding over top of 20 is trending, but you want to see it break through 30. When it breaks through 30, it's what's considered being in a strong trend. So overall, we're just going to look for an uptrend to continue. We'll keep that marker right through there in mind for us to try and take this uptrend, make a rotation, and turn it, put itself into a true trend. DI components are relatively neutral. We can see that the positive DI is just now starting to break up through the negative DI. Not getting a ton from the strength of direction because obviously it's retracing right now. Just not a lot of strength to this to combat the strong uptrend, so it's relatively neutral. This is a very strong look over several months to the MFIs, showing that money's been coming into this stock. Only a few dips of the 7 outside of 50, and primarily the longer-term MFIs holding the upper half of the indicator, which is very bullish. Of course, that's all reinforced by this accumulation distribution, which has been trending uphill, making new higher highs, and the shake and money flow, which shows that buying pressure has been dominant for the better part of the last year. CCI also falls into that category, wanting to hold the upper half of the indicator, hold above zero to show strength. And again, you can see that's basically what's been happening for several months. It's been a very strong chart. Full stow tends not to dip below 50 either. When it does, there's been a sharp bounce back up. So we're going to look for this. You can see it looks like it's starting to turn again. So we're going to look for that to make a sharp move, get back over 50, show a lot of strength to the chart. Tricks just gave the bearish cross, but we talk about this a lot of times. We're looking for the uptrend to hold, much like the MACD, the more recent uptrend, somewhere right through there. Tricks is lagging, so it's not going to make its turn anywhere near as quickly as the MACD or the PPO do. But overall, holding over top of zero and still trending upwards. Nice look. RSIs have certainly retraced, coming off of their highs when this peaked out around 53. Holding about 50% of the gains of the candles, and looks like momentum's coming back into the stock with some buying pressure yesterday. Now, there's some technical traders that would actually consider this a cup, others that wouldn't. Some would want to see it come down from here and make a complete cup. This is basically the second half of a cup, but it's the same sort of principle. The move upward, the consolidation forming a handle, and you look for another break to the north side. What I think is really important about this MXR chart is that when it broke through this resistance on high volume, on any pullback, you'll want to see it hold that again and show a lot of strength to that. The classic TA idea of a broken resistance becomes support, and that's exactly what this chart's done. It's pulled back, it's held 40 cents, some buying pressure came back in yesterday, moving the stock back north. You can see it does trade on relatively low volume. I took a look at the share structure. This doesn't have a whole lot of shares. I believe it was around 20 million or so that were outstanding. So you can see it can move pretty easily on a lower volume. Even on a real strong day through here, it was just over 250,000 shares. Yesterday, only around 50,000 shares, and the stock made a nice move of 10%. So what we'll look for in general is for that support level to hold. We'll also note that it's holding over top of this 50 and 200 day, like I mentioned, both trending uphill. It's a strong bullish indication. You want to see charts trading over top of both those long-term moving averages, and you want to see them trending upward. So very nice look to the moving averages. Another key thing that we'll look for is this pink line. A strong move, a pullback, and a lot of technical traders will use another break back through that 10-day moving average as a buy point, because on the break downward through that 10-day, it would be a sell. And then a break back upward through it, it's a buy signal again. So that's one way that people will use that 10-day moving average to drop buy and sell signals after a strong move. What we'll look for from a resistance standpoint is there'll be a little bit of secondary resistance kind of mixed in right through here, up to about 48. But resistance really doesn't start to stiffen up very much until it hits 50. And then you'll be looking for the top, try and make a new high around 53 cents. So we'll look for volume once again to push through. Strength of volume on a breakout usually reinforces that as a support level on any kind of pullback. So those are the type of things that I'll be looking for in the MXR chart from here forward. But overall, a very nice look, and that move yesterday certainly kept this chart looking very bullish. As always, an annotated video chart is merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence, consult a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure and do not base any investment decisions on any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.